Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hobby Night. What are we seeing? Oh, we're seeing the camera a little bit. Gotcha. Hello, everybody. I have a special treat for you all today. Well, hello, Luke. Thank you for the gifted membership. Joseph, Elijah, welcome to the Hobby Night Legion. It's lovely to have you join us. Havman and Black Country Apex Nerd, it's lovely to see you guys in chat. How you guys doing? We have a special treat today. I will, of course, be still working on my orc ship, which is boop behind me. Excellent. But I have a collab stream. My light just turned off. How dare it? Also, can you guys hear that? Oh, good. Thank goodness. I don't think you can. Holy shit, that is so loud. I don't know. I think there's a street cleaner going by or something, but that was extremely loud. My lights went off. I have something very special today. I have a package of goodies. Hello, Nighthawk. It's good to see you in chat. Captain Comic Geek, ahoy! Hello. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Was there like a street sweeper just going by or something?
I don't know, but I did start to hear it.
It was super loud. It was super loud. I don't think they heard it at all, but I did. And I was like, oh my God, what is happening? I'm being invaded. But I have something cool that I'm going to be prepping for an upcoming collab stream. And I just want to make sure that I get the name correct because I always reverse. All right, so these were sent to me by BW Terrain Forge. BW Terrain Forge. And they are sculpts that he's put together of some Pokemon themed Blood Bowl goblins, essentially. But they're also squigs. And the squigs are all a Pokemon. And I have been super excited for this. So let me go ahead and pull some of these out. Oh my God, they look adorable. All right, I've got a little... Oh no, somebody's hair got broken off. But he was reprinted. This one was too cute to throw away. You can enjoy it or discard. Oh my goodness. Ah, okay, one of the little goblins had Misty's little hair broken off, but I am totally gonna do something with that anyways because it's so super fucking cute. Okay, let's take a look at these because they're adorable. They're absolutely adorable. And if you want to see me and Shea painting these little guys, you will want to join us on the 28th. It's gonna be a Tuesday. It's one of my normal hobby streams, but Shea's gonna be coming over and we're gonna be dressed up as Pokemon characters again, and we're gonna be painting some of these adorable goblins and squigs. So let's take a look. Hola JJPPP666, lovely to see you in chat. All right, if I can get this tape off, that would be fantastic. All right, here is I'm gonna move these guys out of the way. Here's our first little goblin, our trainer. Oh my God, she's adorable. I'm trying to be so careful. I don't want to accidentally like break anything. Honestly, they're pretty clean. We're not gonna have to do that much to clean them up. It should autofocus. There we go. Look at how cute she is. So she's got a pistol, obviously, but look at her little hair. It's Misty! And she's got, focus on it. Why are you calipering my head? Densu Tube 2008, hello, it's lovely to see you in chat. You saw a listing for a vintage item, it was in 1991. Being born in 86, you consider going back into bed and just staying there. Oh, I understand. Please focus on the little Pokeball. There we go. Look at the Pokeball. Oh, actually, I know an even better way to do this. Hold on. So Chaos Cultist bought me a new camera, hence why we have a face cam. You can actually kind of see it right here a little bit. But it has a fun feature. Oh, there it is.
Do you want me to switch it to the software?
No. I just want to be able to do that because this will still work, right?
Well, yeah, but it has to be right up close to it.
Yeah, no, I'm going to. I'm going to take it off. All right. Can I just put the whole thing in there? That's amazing. Extreme close-up. Can we get an extreme close-up of her face? Really?
The problem is you're shaking.
I know, I'm also going the wrong direction for the face. There we go. I think it's blind. I think it's blinding, actually.
It doesn't know what it wants you to focus. Okay.
Okay.
Chill. Chill.
You can see an extreme close-up of my mat. Look at the texture. Look how cool this is. Read that text. You can't because it's upside down.
Put it over one of the models.
Check out the model. Isn't that crazy? I love that we can see just literally the gray tone.
Here, let me switch you to the software.
Okay. Let me take that off. Yeah, honestly, really nice sculpts. These are gonna be so fun to paint. I need to do a little bit of cleanup, but it's really not that bad. We'll keep looking at some more of them once we get the camera back up. But yeah, I can do extreme close-ups now. No, I can't read upside down and backwards. Sorry. Of course, no problem, JPP.
Where's like application? Scene? No? Sorry, I'm not used to this on the Mac.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't know where application is actually on the Mac.
Yeah, I don't think you can
Capture it through this.
It kind of seems that way, which is weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, we know the camera's off. I'm trying to switch it on to something else.
Yeah, we're trying to, there's a program that you can use with this webcam specifically that allows me to basically have some control with this little puck. And we were seeing if we could get that set up, but it seems that on a Mac, OBS can't view applications in the same way that it can on when I'm doing like desktop.
Yeah, so I'm going to look that up real quick.
You have it just invisible.
Yeah.
All right. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue sharing these little goblins because they're so damn cute. Come on, you can focus. You did it before. Did we accidentally turn on manual? Did we accidentally turn on manual focus? Because I feel like I'm not getting it to change.
We'll stop moving and maybe give it a second. It does seem like you hit something, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh, you know why? It's because the software's on back here.
Oh, that would do
That's
it.
probably what it is. So I didn't close that.
Okay,
Now is it autofocus?
let's see. Yep, okay, good. I was like, why is it not auto-focusing? God, she's so good though. Okay, so that's Misty. That is one of the models that Shea will probably be working on. Oh, they're so cute. Okay. Did they see that too?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm finding all of the ones that are the Pokemon belonging to Misty, and then we'll look at the ones I'll be painting, which is going to be, I think it's these 4. Yeah, and then these ones are Ashes. Okay, and we have some bases to go with them too.
I'm doing things.
Okay, as long as
Ignore me.
Okay, I'm ignoring you. Okay, so there's a lot of really good ones that Misty has. I thought it was really cute that he added in.
Okay, I think I figured out how to do this.
Okay. He added in a Togepi. Everything else is all first gen except for this one Togepi, and I was like, that's so funny.
I'm still working on this. Sorry.
Yep. No, it's okay. I'm just waiting. You have looked into infinity and survived! Congratulations, everybody! You've taken your first steps into becoming true chaos cultists. You've stared into the eye of chaos and come out. I think there's a street sweeper outside.
It does fucking sound like it, doesn't it?
Did you guys hear it that time? I felt like I heard it going.
I was gonna say it would have been on the bar, if anything.
Oh, I'm seeing media source. I was just watching the media source go.
Let me type this. Sorry. We're doing it live, folks. We're doing it live. All right, so I've turned off the now. Do you not work? What? Sorry, one sec.
There we go. Zoom.
Interesting. So I have to have Inspire selected.
And not OBS.
Yeah. To see if I select
Yeah,
OBS.
I see that. It doesn't do anything. What a finicky little program.
Oh my god.
How did you select it for a second there while you had a...
I don't know.
You didn't hear it? Okay, good.
Okay, but now it's frozen over here, isn't it?
I do think, yeah, it
it
froze.
is.
Well, did you hit the hold button?
It did, but it wasn't frozen in that. Sorry, folks. I'm so sorry. Put it back to normal. Think we might be okay now.
Okay.
He said,
As he's moving things more.
shut up. You're free
Hello.
to talk to them.
You're messing with things, and I'm like, what are they watching right now? I'm just watching I'm just seeing what they're gonna eventually see in the future. In the future. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it has to be clicked onto it to fucking control it.
That's annoying.
And so what's the point of that?
I don't know.
Because yeah, I do think it's fucking with the autofocus.
I think it is too.
All right. I will screw with this more offline.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we mess with this like not while we're live?
No, I like doing it live.
Okay.
It adds texture and gravitas to the entire affair.
Oh my gosh.
How do you know this isn't an AI stream if I don't screw it up like at least 4 times?
True. You know what? That's you make a fair point. You're eating pecan pie? Nice. Nice. We weirdly zoomed in on me for a second.
That's because I have... Stop asking questions to the technical side while we're working. It's a fidgety bunch of gremlins and they don't...
Okay. I'm just gonna stand over here.
No, you're fine being where you were.
I'm gonna grab my boat for afterwards. My goodness. I ended up getting 2 of the Misties because the person who printed them had her hair break off on one of them, but it was like mostly otherwise a perfectly good print. So now I have a spare Misty that I'm gonna.
Oh, how nice.
So I'm super excited for that.
And also, you had chat, so I brought them back.
They were hidden? They shouldn't have been.
Well,
Oh, weird. I'm so sorry. Weird. I could have sworn I saw them on screen.
Well, they weren't.
Well.
And it definitely wasn't my fault.
Okay. Says the man messing with all of the settings in OBS. I love you. Did you know that? All right. Togepi. I'm being assaulted by a wind demon. Oh no! Sorry, you're messing up my hair. Sir.
That was the point.
Why? I do that enough myself.
Vengeance.
Vengeance.
Batman, you know.
Okay. Look. Damn it, you actually did fuck it up. Why? Why do you do this to me? Ah! All right.
If you're too serious.
Why so serious? It is. It's Evil's Misty parallel universe self. It's Misty's goblin self. If Misty was a goblin, that would be what she is, because it's literally a goblin. Here's Togepi. Focus. Is it just... Do I just have to do it down here now? What has happened? Why is it... Can you reset it? I think you... It's not focusing. I just assume change the camera and then switch it back to that one. Maybe it'll... Yeah, please do. Ninja attack, yes. Duel, Angela.
Talk
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Stop staring and like...
Yeah, no, sorry. I was just saying, so I'm actually very impressed with how well and how like, okay, even on this little Togepi, the little triangles, you know, that Togepi has on... Okay. The little triangles that Togepi has on the shell. But yeah, the little triangles that Togepi has on the shell, like, you can see it really well. I think my favorite is the one I'm going to show you next, however.
Yeah, I think you just can't zoom that close unless you have the lens on it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Zero.
Yeah, just, yeah, zoom in for me, and then, because they're very small. Perfect.
So you can see they're looking at like an area only this large, so just hold it down here.
Yeah, I will. So I think this is my favorite of all of the Pokemon that Misty has in her Pokemon party. And it is Staryu. This Staryu squig has been like haunting my dreams. Look how cute he is.
Yeah, see a lot of focus, you just have to hold it down there.
Got it. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Look at it. Oh. He's got proper squig butt. And he still has a big old squig mouth, but there's another character I feel like in media that also has a big star head. Who am I thinking of?
Well, I mean, there's a version of Captain America done by the Chainsaw Man mangaka.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and I realized, what is this webcam? Is currently at 4K.
Oh.
That's why it's so, like, it wasn't zooming, it wasn't like auto-focusing correctly.
Let me move it there. So if I do this now.
Yeah, see, it still has a limit.
That's fine. I just wanted to get it a little bit.
See, because the problem is I can zoom in on this for them, but then I have to have this looking at the software, which it's not wanting to do.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
So that's the annoying part.
Yep, I understand.
So what I'll do is I will just scale this one up by like 50%.
Yeah, and I'll just keep it.
center
And I'll just keep them down here.
Yeah, where's comfortable for you, and I can move
Right here.
this camera. Right there?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, the Staryu is probably my favorite. I think it is because it looks like a superhero character.
I'm
like
sorry
this.
for doing tech support live.
No, it's fine. This squig is a superhero. There is a Psyduck squig. Yes, left-handed dragon. Don't worry. So we have Togepi, Staryu, and since you were asking about the Psyduck squig, we'll look at that one next. She also has, as her final Pokemon, well, I'll save that. Let's look at oh my god, he's amazing. Look at that bill. I love the Foinks. Psyduck. It's so cute. And again, proper squig butt. Still looks like a duck. It's just got a big old snout on it. A little bill. Is that not amazing? So these are great. Mostly the cleanup is around like some of the sharp edges and teeth, so that'll be fun to fiddle with. So the final Pokemon that Misty has on her team is Jigglypuff. And I also think this one's quite adorable. Like, frankly, excellent job on Misty's entire squad. This squig's gonna sing you a lovely lullaby and then just gobble up your little face. So good. All right, so that's the Jigglypuff. So we had Misty, Goblin, which I love how she is roughly the same size as her Squig Puffs, like her Squigmon. Pretty great. But look at that. Look at that. So good. All right, so that's what Shea's gonna be working on. Those are her models. Oh my God. I almost dropped it down a hole. That's what she said. Now let's take a look at what I'm gonna be painting, because I have Ash. And Ash, frankly, I think got better Pokemon because I get evolved forms of all the starters. So here is my Ash Ketchum Goblin. Look at how happy he is. He's gonna stab Gary motherfucking Oak. And then catch all his Pokemon. So they look great. Love, like honestly, I love these. I love these little goblins in like full outfits. Yeah, no, I'm really excited to paint them. I think they're gonna be so fun to paint. Okay, so let's start with my least favorite to my most favorite with Ash's, because he's got some good options. Of course, because it is Ash, he had to get Pikachu. Look how cute this Pikachu is, actually. Best Pikachu. Squig Pikachu? Squigachu? Squigachu. Squigachu. I love it. But yeah, like, he's adorable. Has a proper Pikachu tail. Very, very appropriate. So absolutely loving that. So Pikachu, but you know, it's Pikachu. I've never been the biggest Pikachu fan. Gosh, it's really hard to choose my next favorites of the next three because they're all pretty freaking fantastic. But I think we're gonna have to go in the order that I would have decided to play them when I was a kid. And I never picked Bulbasaur. Sorry guys, sorry all plant lovers. I know it's ridiculous because I have so many plants now, but I was never a Bulbasaur girl until like much, much later. But look at this Venusaur. Look at that, it's so good. I love it. He's so good. Like, he's got a big, beautiful flower. He's got some man-eating plants on his little vines. He's gonna chomp you up. He's gonna spore you and then chomp you up. Oh, so good. I love the Venusaur. But who's better than Venusaur? Blastoise. That's right. Blastoise. Not Squirtle. We're bypassing all of the basic forms, and we're just going to their final evolutionary forms. Oh my god, this guy's been sealed in here. No, give him to me. There we go. Thank you for subscribing, Blank Object. It's lovely to have you join us. Blastoise! Look how cool he is. Look at his big shell. It's actually fantastic. I also love, I think my favorite thing about the Blastoise, actually, oh my god, I just realized that the Venusaur has it too. He's such a fat ass, but they just have the two stumpy legs still.
Screaming.
Because look at the little Blastoise.
Don't.
Look at my little Venusaur. His little... But my favorite is my all-time what I've always played in every Pokemon game ever. I always choose the fire types. I don't care what they are, what they look like. I always choose the fire types. So you're damn right that I chose Charmander. But look at this Charizard! I love how huge he is, especially in comparison to this Blastoise. Look how tiny this Blastoise is in comparison to this Charizard. He's so small. He's so small. He's such a little guy. So cute. It actually makes me love him more because I think Venusaur's also bigger than him, and I feel like Blastoise is probably bigger than Charizard, like just weight-wise. I don't know. I feel like I need to look at like what the weight difference between the Blastoise and the Charizard is, but I feel like they should be bigger. They should be more on scale to each other, and like Venusaur should maybe be the smallest one just because he's short. He's short king. But like, look at this Charizard. Oh, look at my little winged boy. He's jumping off his rock. I imagine he's kind of like a chicken where they can't actually fly very far, so he just kind of like flaps a little bit and then plummets down because of his gargantuan weight. God, he's so cute. I wish he was real. GW, I need you to Squigamon. Create Squigamon. Yes, I do. Yes, thank you, Captain Comic Geek. I do make the correct starter choice. All right, so let's go ahead and get some tools out because we need to start cleaning up these little resin boys and girls. I know, right? Aren't the piranha plants like great on the Venusaur? I actually really like it. It kind of reminds me of a combination of like Venusaur getting like crossbred with a Bellsprout.
Terrifying thing is that's probably possible.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. You why wouldn't, they're both plant types. I think isn't that the way the breeding works in Pokemon, is like it's as long as they share a
as long as they're within the same egg type or something.
Yeah, and I can't imagine how Venusaur and Bellsprout wouldn't be, but I don't know, maybe.
I never got into the breeding.
Neither did I. I only got into it in so much in that I was like, please make me a Charmander, because I would get like a girl Charmander. Like I would scum save or restart my game basically until I got when they introduced genders and I could breed, I would basically, between me and my sister, because we both would have the games, we would be starting at the same time, I would restart my game until I got female versions of each of the 3 starters so that I could then transfer them to her and then we could breed them and then she could give me all of them back. That way each of us had all the starters. Luke, thank you so much for the £5 donation. You think you have to paint them metallic or neon colors, go full out there with gloss varnish? Well, I'm gonna be painting them like their classic Pokemon counterparts. So I don't know if I'll be going too much with gloss varnishes or anything like.
For the blood and such.
Yes, yeah. For the blood, absolutely. Oh, I also got a lollipop. Candy.
I am printing the first half of your helmet.
Excelente. All right, and then also on.
No excitement.
No, I am very, very excited. I am very excited. This is going to be the Imperial Guard one, right? Yeah. Oh, it's going to go so.
That's why I was checking the width of your head.
No, I assume that's why you were calipering my head, which is great because it'll go very well. I thought I brought it out here. Oh, I did. It'll go great with my shoulder piece.
I need to print another one.
Isn't that cool? Yay! I'm so excited. What color are you printing it in?
Green.
Ooh. Oh, because it'll be Cadian. Kind of.
So that would be around the painting it.
At least it's kind of the color. That makes sense. Thank you for subscribing, Potosaurus Rex 420. Blaze. I can't. My pen has been taken.
That sucks. Yeah, I was thinking like hell, even if at that point you just wanted to paint the gold on the Aquila.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So it looks like I was sent a bunch of bases to go with the Mons. And they are all roughly this, which actually works really well. That feels definitely like the terrain that you'd be wandering around on in the Pokemon verse. The question is, okay, cool. I have found all of them in the tall grass. It's actually great. I actually kind of love that. You could have used, Ditto would have been cool, but Ditto, the thing is because we were going thematically with Pokemon that the trainers have had, I don't know, has Ash had a Ditto? Surely he has.
Yeah, episode with.
Yeah, like I don't actually know if he ever caught a Ditto. Will Tempest be, that's true. I need to let Tempest and Holly know, actually, because I'll see one of them. Actually, I might see both of them. I need to check. I'm doing some filming with Blamco this weekend, so I might see both of them and I can tell them about it. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm gonna set the bases aside. I'm gonna start doing some cleanup. I have this. I want some blade. Where are my clippers? Where are my good clippers? Good clippers? Hello, good clippers? I thought they were down here still. Oh, also, before I start doing cleanup, I am going to get a bit more glued on the orc ship, because you might have seen that started last week. And don't worry, I have not stopped it. I'm still working on it. You can see. Okay, so the wheels are together, but I don't think I'm gonna attach them yet. I'm gonna leave them separate. Oh, Matthew White, no problem. It was my pleasure to have the stream. It's kind of my thing. But yeah, so I've got the wheels going. I'm not gonna attach them, but I do wanna see what the next step for the ship is, because I would love to potentially get that glued up while I'm cleaning these guys. So let me check that. I might put some music on for myself, and then put it just over there so that you guys are less likely to hear it. But let me do this first. Let me find the ship page. Please tell me I still have it. Yes. I didn't close it this time because I was like, I'm still working on that. Okay, so we ignored putting the squig inside because we don't want to glue the wheels on yet. The next thing to do would be start attaching all of the cannons. I think those are perfectly fine to put into place. Okay, cool. So let's work on that. Then we'll start cleaning up our little Pokemons. You have an airship next to work on. Nice. You have to have it done for your Halloween D&D game. Oh, that would be really fun, Left-Handed Dragon. Well, you are the best, Matthew. Thank you. Bag of resin parts. That's what I needed. So I actually think we need these two things next. Yeah, it's the two cannons, and I think those are it. And then we also will want this, and I think the other piece. It is coming. I just heard something snap. God, I hope that wasn't important, whatever that was. I don't think it was. I think it was just like a random piece of resin, but witches do love cannons. Oh my God, they do. Man, I love cannons so much. All right. And then let's make sure my sound isn't up too high. Heck yeah, you can't hear it. Sweet. All right. I still feel like it's kind of loud. I'm going to turn. There we go. Now I can really only hear it. Clippers. I still haven't found those. What did I do with them? Where would I have put them? Did I put them in a drawer? They over here? I don't think so. I'm guessing they must be on this table somewhere. I was moving things around because we were getting some lights set up, which is why it feels so much brighter in here, chat. There they are. There they are. They had been moved away from my table. Rude. Now I found them. Found the clippers. We're good now. Okay. Little chunks of resin flying. So Star Fury, these are actually from a collab that I'm doing with, let me just make sure that I say the name correct, BW Terrain Forge. And I believe, I don't know if they are, I think they're selling them. Let me actually go to their website. Let me also not hold that right next to me so that you guys can't hear. Let's see. Yes, so you can get the files from BW Terrain Forge's website, which is just bwterrainforge.com. You can find them there. And I'll have links to that in the description. I think, let me double check my email. Like I have a full, like fully sponsored video coming up and everything, so more information then, but this is the cleanup day. I was wanting to preview them for you so that you knew that was coming. Thank you for subscribing, Scorix. Can you sneak in a little Slanesh demon into the build, secretly trying to control the orcs? I mean, that's just me in general, isn't it? Well, you know what? It's the garage. It's fine. I guess it's fine if the resin goes flying somewhere. I'll clean that up later. Okay, they're both gonna go fly. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's all going flying. All right, and then let's go ahead and also snip this out. I have not seen the trailer for the remake of The Running Man. Does it look good or does it look bad? I'm not sure I've seen the original Running Man, unfortunately, so I would not be the best judge of that. What's this? Aha. Okay, so it's definitely gonna do that. All right, let me grab a mask for the resin dust. We wanna be safe here, people. Make sure you're wearing your proper PPE equipment. Looks pretty good. Nice, that's great. You're looking for a Mega Gargant model for your new orc army? Nice. Well, I don't know if BW Terrain has quite a Gargant on his list of things. Cause like this, if you were asking about this model, this is from Cromlech. This is not an STL you can purchase. This is a just like big honk of resin you can purchase, and they send it to you in chunks, which is what I've been doing. But the Pokemon is from BW Terrain. All right, let's do a little bit of cleanup here. A little bit of cleanup here. Then we'll check for mold lines. Actually, that is not 100% true. Sorry, I didn't see your question before, Halfman. You asked... Oh yeah, it is weird that it's at your name. How strange. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, but you had asked a question about Pokemon genders. Are all Pokemon boy, girl? No, not all Pokemon are boy, girl, actually. There are some Pokemon that are genderless, and there are some Pokemon that only can be boy or girl. For example, Nidorina okay, there is an early Pokemon from the first gen that turns into Nidoqueen and Nidoking respectively that were always gendered, and they cannot be the opposite gender of the gender. Like, they have to be girl or have to be boy because that's just how they work. So most of them can be, most of them are both gendered, but there are some that aren't. They're kind of like animals where they're like, I also think there are some that can change gender, but I don't know specifically. It's been a while since I researched it. It's really not relevant to the game much. The breeding really only comes into practice when you are playing competitively because you are breeding like EVs and IVs and stuff to give yourselves a head start on top of your training. So you have the perfect Pokemon. Or whatever. I don't know. One of the reasons I never got into the competitive side, because I was like, oh, you've made this not fun anymore. You make me feel like that guy who made his Sandshrew swim in the pool. Nice, Star Fury. So we were actually having a small issue with our Bamboo Lab printer and things occasionally not sticking. But what we've actually found is as long as we do a wipe down with like isopropyl alcohol on the plate between prints, it's been completely fine. We haven't even had to go and like normal wash it in the sink or anything. We just have a little spray bottle of isopropyl alcohol, wipe that down with a clean rag, that we have that's like only for cleaning that, and that's been working great for us. But I'm sure there's tons of solutions to fix this, like that issue. Where are my? There they are. Hello, Kiwon. How are you doing? All right, let's see. If we clean that up, smooth it out, that should give us a pretty solid grip for the glue. And then these other ones, I want to be a little rougher because I want to get rid of them. That's not gonna work. I have a mask on. I can't blow the dust away. You're back at physio tomorrow? Well, I hope it doesn't get canceled again and that it's successful for you. So sorry your last one got canceled. That really does suck, dude. I think it's behind me on the desk. I should probably grab it. You make a good point, left-handed dragon. I do have a tool for this. I'll grab that in a second. Okay, that side looks good. It's a little bit on this side. Honestly, really minimal mold lines. I am very impressed. Huh. Fair enough. Everybody knows Pikachu. You really would have to like be growing up like or just like living under a rock, I feel like, to not know Pikachu. Or I guess just like really be like nowhere around children ever. Because I mean like Pikachu's such a dominant mascot at this point. Shock Ash every show. He does that in the beginning because he doesn't like him. It's not something he does consistently. Although I do love the idea of him just being like, fuck you to Ash every time. And zap. Poor kid would be dead. All right. What is the first one of these that gets connected? Where the fuck is my phone? Oh, it's over there. I'm holding it away from myself because I have my music playing. Oh my god. It doesn't recognize my face because of the mask. Ah! Alright, this. This. Okay, it is... This one. This one. And I think it goes like this. Aha, I see. Okay. Should be easy enough. You get some, let me get some clamps. Clamps out. Clamp. Where is my spritz bottle? Oh, I put it away. I remember. This one. Oh my God. Sorry, that was loud. I didn't mean it for it to be so loud. Oop. What am I listening to? Currently, Panic at the Disco. I think. Is this who I think this is a Panic at the Disco song. Haha! Yes. had to double check because I'm terrible about music. But I'm listening to copyrighted music. Copyrighted music I can't share with you. Because I don't want my stream to get demonetized. Give it the clamps. Every time I say clamps, it's just like, I just think of the Futurama guy. Clamps. Clamps. Can I clamp him, boss? I just want to clamp him. It was Sabaton before that. It's on a playlist. It's going through random songs. Okay. What did I do with my glue now? It would have been nice if I had prepped like anything I needed today. Wouldn't have. All right, let's shove this guy into place. And I think what we're gonna do is like, I think it needs to be pressed up. So I'm gonna use the clamp to do that. Ow, ow, it's cutting into my hand. Spikes! I forgot this thing is covered in spikes! Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's be careful, Angela. Nope. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, why am I struggling so hard? Ow, man, that really stabbed me. It really stabbed me. Okay, let's do this. Maybe I should just... Oh my God, do it this way. Amazing. Oh my God, speaking of Digimon, have you guys watched the new Digimon at all? Because it's fucking amazing. And I really like it so far. Okay, that did nothing. So we're definitely gonna need to do it this way. I need a bigger clamp. Larger clamps, everybody! Haha! You. The guy she tells you not to worry about. Curse you for not having a flat goddamn surface. Yeah, or contraption. Oh, it's wanting to go crooked, guys. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I need to go that way. What if I force it? Okay, that didn't work like I wanted it to. That did not work like I wanted it to. Could I just let it sit here? No, I really don't think I can. How do I do this? I don't think, you know what? I did find rubber bands. Let me see if Chaos Cultist can grab them for me. I gotta clamp it down while I clamp it down. Heat gun won't work. It's not gonna make it cure faster, unfortunately. It needs to just set for a couple hours. Hold on. Hey, babe. On the desk, there is a bag of black rubber bands. Like on the hobby desk up there. Thank you. Yay. Blue tack's not gonna prevent the expansion. Thank you.
And good though, too.
Yeah, it is. It's coming along quite well. I don't know why I said it like that. My wife. Okay, these are shitty GW rubber bands, so we'll see if these work. Okay. Okay, that's putting pressure there. Now, if I just hold it down. I don't know if I can. I don't have anything to grip. Okay, that's the problem with rubber bands, is I kind of need something to grip. Can I clamp it now? Okay. Okay, maybe this will work. My boat's upside down. This is what I've done. I think it's holding it back. I really don't like it. Really don't like it. I really don't like it. An ass load of masking tape. I mean, I'm... Sorry, it just popped out. Can I just... You know what? I just let gravity do work. How do I brace it though? How do I brace it like this? Because this is, I don't want this to break. Hello, Kojo, how you doing? Okay, that's kind of... Problem is, I really want it to be like that. How do I get it to be like that? Does it have to be completely... All right, it's not like a super... I think I'm just going to leave it upside down. Come on. Come on, release it. I'm just going to set it upside down, honestly. So, like, I'm just going to leave it over here. And just leave it sitting here, I guess. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of adhesive right there so that that tacks to the front. Because it's putting pressure. So hopefully that'll keep it over time from spinning too much is what I'm hoping. Okay. Just gonna do that. Guess I didn't need my clamps or my rubber bands after all. I'm just gonna put them over there for right now. These I might need in a little bit for other things, so I'm just gonna keep those over here. All right, let's actually clean some Pokemon. Yeah, I think I'm gonna risk it and just leave it sitting there unclamped. It's hopefully gonna just glue in there anyways and not expand too much anyway, as I'm what I'm hoping. Yeah, so what it is so for those of you that are wondering, that ship is a alternative sculpt for the Orc Battle Wagon. So if you are familiar with Games Workshop's Battle Wagon sculpt, that is an alternate sculpt for it, where instead of it being a traditional battle wagon, it is an Orc pirate ship battle wagon. It does have wheels. I just have not attached the wheels yet because I want to paint them separately and then attach them, but here are the wheels. And inside of these actually go squigs. Oh my God, could I put my Pokemon squigs in here? That'd be hilarious. I'm not going to, they go on bases, but that'd be so funny. The two little squigs that I do have taking care of it, I'm like, maybe I'm not sure they can handle it. I was going to, Luke, don't worry. All right, There we go. All right, let's go ahead and start clipping these. This is why resin is sometimes pain. I'm always worried I'm gonna put pressure like in just the wrong spot and just snap something that I don't want to. There we go. Okay, that cleaned up actually pretty decently. I'm gonna do the sanding afterwards just so I can do all of that cleanup at once. Okay, I do think I'm gonna need to get back here. To get the support out of his mouth. There we go. Exactly, Snakebite Battle Wagon, which is exactly what I'm running my orcs as. So yes. No tech. Full pirate. There we go. Clean up his little teethies. Hello, Northern Man. Welcome to the chat. If you guys yourselves are interested in the Orc Battle Wagon, the Corsair Battle Wagon is what they call it. It's a Cromlech model. So if you're familiar with Cromlech, they're, I believe, Polish company, and they do some really cool alternate sculpts for a variety of different factions, but Orc is one of their main ones. And do a little cleanup on this boy's tongue. There we go. I'm trying to. Sorry for the blower for a moment. Okay, got that off. Feels good. And then he's just got a couple little leftover little markers from his supports on his butt. My favorite thing about resin miniatures, seeing their little pimply asses. They always have little supports, especially on these little round guys. There's always little supports on them, and they just look like little pimples on an otherwise perfectly smooth surface. I'm like, oh, poor guys. Let me just clean that up for you. With a sharp knife. I did turn into a pirate there. All right, I think he's ready for the filing stage, so we'll set him aside. Grab Charizard. Absolutely, we all can. Yar, matey. Where's that random bit from? Is that from something? Or is that just a, I think that's a support. Sometimes the supports look like claws. I'm like, is that supposed to be there? I don't think so. All right, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna clean up there. And then let's see if we can snip this little extra. There we go. That cleaned up pretty nicely. So how is he supposed to go into a base too? I guess I'll need to double check. I think he'll fit. Yeah, I think he'll, where's the open base that I have? Did I, where's that a little, did I, there it is, okay. Let's see. Oh, I bet he's supposed to go on this one. Noted. Okay, there's a couple of different varieties of shapes. Okay, cool. So there's ways to get them to fit. This one might be a good Togepi one, actually. All right, let's not get carried away with that. I have no problem with the egg phones in the new show. I think they're kind of cute. I assume that's what our phones will eventually turn into, as like we all eventually get AI like assistants, and so it'll be some sort of like object, like three-dimensional object that's not just a flat screen phone thing. So I actually don't mind it. It was watches before though, right? That's what it was. Like, isn't that what the Digi devices were before? Was like a watch or something? Or am I thinking of like Yokai something or another? Yokai watch? Because I also had watches. What was the original Digiverse device? Because I genuinely don't remember. I watched some Digimon, but I was definitely more of a Pokemon kid back in the day than I was a Digimon kid. Did I actually cut myself? Very slightly. Were they just handheld devices? Okay, I couldn't remember specifically like what Digimon had previously. Yeah, I really don't mind the eggs. And I really like Geckomon. I think he's cute. Yeah, no, I'm sold on it. I'm gonna watch the new season. All right, Charizard is good, I think. All right, Ash, you actually look like you had the most cleanup to deal with. You and Misty both, actually. Which is fine. Kind of expected that you're a little smaller. I know, are they not the cutest? I love the squig Pokemon. I actually really think these goblin trainers are cute as fuck too. Also, this feels very like in theme for orcs, doesn't it? Like they would totally be like, oh my god, Pokemon? Let me just start battling my squigs. What do you mean we can cockfight them? Hell yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, there we go. And then let's see if we can get that. A little bit of sprue off of his pouch. Okay, not bad, not bad. I know! Especially since he's already got like his little power boost, but hasn't like evolved in. Okay, I learned, because I wasn't a huge Digimon fan originally. Oh, did part of his jacket break? Oh, that's a bummer. I think part of his jacket got fucked up or something. Did that break off when I did something? I don't think so. Well, it's fine. Yeah, I think when... I'm not sure when that happened, actually. I don't know if I did it or if it was shipped that way. Wasn't paying attention. I'll look at the footage later. It doesn't really matter. I don't really see a chunk that looks like it could have been that. This is definitely not it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to listen to this one right now. Thank you. I'm being careful, don't worry. All right, there we go, got that. I think that's an extra sprue. And then this is on the side. Oh, and then he's got a slight little sprue there. Let's go and clean up this leg. Yeah, I'm assuming it probably was. I also feel like this is not. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think for the most part, he's pretty much good to go. There's a little bit of residue on his shoulder here. Nope, and there's one connection point on his neck that I missed. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. Can we get this with these? And so much better. One little bit would go away there. Please go away. Please go away. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Oh, he even has Ash's little symbol on there. That's great. Sick. I'll clean up the bottom for better connection points and then we'll sand them here in a moment. There we go. See you later, Luke. Thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate having you in chat, and thank you for the donations and the gifted membership, sir. Have a good rest of your day. And I hope the other person who's asking for help gets what they need. All right, guys, let's clean up Venusaur. But connection points. But connection points. Let's grab the mold line remover. Scrape those off. Had a little bit of an itch on my arm. I was just double checking it. Okay. You guys hear the fart noises my hands are making? I am so mature. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to subject you to my ridiculousness. I do actually. Ha ha ha! It was my goal all along. Silences. I'm picking something I want to listen to. These are all good songs, but not what I want to specifically listen to. No, no. Yeah, I'll listen to this. I just want something with a higher beat. Maturity is overrated. You know what? I agree. Whew, that almost went into my mouth. That's what she said. Oh, that was a big old scratch. Oopsie daisy. It's okay, these are the ones I'm painting. I know how to cover my mistakes with paint. Okay, I think his butt pimples we're gonna take care of when we're sanding. Otherwise they're gonna start making way too big of pop marks, I think. I was Agatha all along, exactly, exactly. God, I wish. You know, I never actually watched her show, Agatha. Is that what they called it? Was that one any good? I feel like there was like a period where the Marvel TV series were just really not good. You remember the lads in your school managed to figure out blowing in their hands made fart noises? Hell yeah. And did they use that to then like maturely prank everybody? Made school as fun as it sounds. I imagine it was. I'm sure it was just as fun as my all-girls Catholic school. Very thrilling. Oh. Okay. That side of his teeth is clean. Let's see if we can get this other side. Boop. Okay. I think we got it. Let's see if we can blow. Blow the bits out. Okay, now I think we need to clean up his teeth of his little, of his little chompers. Okay, that's looking all right. Please get off the teeth. Come on. Don't make me put too much more pressure, please. Cooperate with me, resin. Okay, I think we're good. Now the other side. Okay, this is the side I'm a little more worried about because I don't have his mass to brace my hand on as I put pressure to cut these. You can do it. Okay, no. There you go. Yes, good. Okay. Okay, I think it is mostly clean. Come on. There's like one tiny bit, and I'm like, should I risk it? Oh, yours was mixed co-ed? Nice. Mine was, I only went to this school for like 2 years. Mostly because the other schools in the area, the other public schools in the area were shit. Like they just had terrible, terrible ratings and reviews. And my parents didn't want me going to there and like basically getting my education fucked over, I guess, was their theory. Or what they were afraid of. So they ended up sending me to a Catholic school for a little while. Not that we were actually practicing Catholics or anything like that, but it was just like the best school. And it was a private school. It was fine. But it was boring, yeah. Okay, the Venusaur definitely requires the most cleanup. That little lily pad he's got on his back really requires a lot of cleanup. And there's so many more teeth because of his little fly trap teeth as well. So not bad though. Like, he is so fucking cute. Let's see if I can snip them. I'm using the clippers to scrape more than anything else. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then I think the only other thing that I noticed, well, actually I can probably sand that. Okay, I'm just gonna leave, I think he's good. We're gonna set him aside. Blastoise! Honestly, comparatively, you are so clean, my boy. You got beat by nuns when learning multiple tables? Oh my gosh. See, thankfully, none of the nuns that were at the school I was at, because there were a few, as far as I knew, they never beat anybody. It was always really funny when we ended up doing co-ed things. Because we had a couple dances that ended up there was an all boys school that we would, the school would invite over to do dances with us. And it's just like, oh my God. Oh, it was so ridiculous. Wow, that just completely broke. Well, oh well. Had to be one. It's still there a little bit, but he's got a little bit of a jank tooth in the front. How am I supposed to get rid of that connection? Guess like that. You have a random wart on your tongue. Get rid of it. Okay. I think he still looks okay. I broke one of his front teeth a little bit. But I don't think it's that bad, honestly. So I think he'll be fine. There you go. Yeah, damage on the minis just means I get to make up lore as to how he got that chipped tooth. He got headbutted really hard, directly in his face. By a wild and ambitious, but ultimately dead Pidgey. There we go. All right. That is Ash's Pokemon taken care of. I am going to take a short break to pop inside and grab myself a snack. And I'm going to take it a little bit earlier than I normally would. And then when we come back, I will continue my cleanup on Misty and her Psyduck, Jigglypuff, Staryu, and Togepi. God, look how cute they are. They're so good. All right, guys. I will be right back. It's free weathering. There you go. Yeah, it's free battle damage weathering. Exactly. Yeah, chipped by a burb. Exactly. It happened when he was still a Squirtle, okay? He's just been living with it ever since. All right, guys, I'll be right back. See you in just a moment. I'll see you in roughly 10 minutes. Hello, chat. I have returned. Now, let us continue cleaning up Pokemon. And then after that, I have even more Pokemon things we get to do. Because we have a 3D print, which I will show you shortly. And I'm very excited about it. So next we're gonna be cleaning up the Misty little guys. They are super cute. Staryu's my favorite, personally. Although Psyduck is pretty darn good too. So Jigglypuff is also pretty amazing. Frankly, they're all amazing. They're all amazing is really what it's come down to. All of these little Squigmons are fantastic and I love them. All right, there we go, there we go. Your grandmother sent you to a monastery and then you realized you liked women too much to be a monk. That's valid. That's valid. I understand that completely. Amazing. I love when I leave and come back and I get to see what chats you guys were having and it's like what conversations you started. And I like that the monks kept. Oh, let me plug my computer in. There we go. All right, thankfully, Staryu is one of the cleanest we have to do. I really hope I don't fuck up these teeth. Because they're so nice. Okay, got that one separated. Let's get this one separated. Okay, I think we're loose. Nope, not quite. All right, let's try that again. There we go. That time I felt it snap. Cool. Now get off. Get out of his mouth. Get out of his little mouth. I know he's got a little underbite. But I would like this, there we go. Got it. Okay, and there's 2 more. You know what? I'm not going to bother with that one. I think it's fine. This one, however, I can probably snip. Okay, I think I got it a little bit. Let's see if I can get it the rest of the way. Let's see if we can do it the rest of the way, chat. There we go. There we go. Okay. For a moment, I thought I might have flicked some resin into my eye, but no. All right, your feetsies have actually a fair number of sprue bits still on them. All right, there we go. There we go. Oh, your teeth. Psyduck, your teeth. It'll be okay. Okay, mostly got that. Let me just clean that up a bit more. Be gentle, be gentle. Okay, so far we're looking pretty good. Because I want these Pokemon to be perfect for Shea. would that be a nun with a gun? Because if you're imagining me like a sister of battle, that's the closest to a nun you'll ever get me. I shall hold a big gun and walk softly. Okay, that side's done. On to the next side. Okay, that went okay. Oh my god, why are there so many supports inside? Okay, got one of them. Snips from the top, but I'm trying to figure out how to get the lower half. There we go. I think I did it. Okay. Yep, there it goes. It just popped right out. You imagine me walking around noisily with a big gun? You know, that's probably more accurate. I'm not super stealthy. And I'm a very loud person, so... But the captain told me to walk softly and carry a big gun. And if he can do it in his Space Marine armor, then surely I should be able to do it in my sister battle armor. Oh my gosh, I did it. Look at those beautiful chompers. Oh, he's so good. Terrifying. All right. He's done, Starry's done. Jigglypuff is next. That's fair. Some of my shoes do not exactly make stealth easy. There we go. Can I snip that? Can I snip that? Yeah. I can kind of knock it off with the snippers, rather, is what happened there. I don't actually know if I snipped it. There we go. Those are some clean fingers. Oh, that's a nice big old chunk of sprue. Oh, damn it. Broke off the piece I didn't want to. Come on. Get away from that finger. You don't belong there. There we go. There we go. The microphone is hollow. Apparently in the past it was very common for aristocracy to marry one of their younger daughters to the church if they could not marry them. I'm not surprised by that. All right. Dude, the helmet's coming along so well. I'm so excited. Focadia! Okay, I think Jigglypuff is looking good. A little bit of sprue, like, just stuck in her mouth, but... That creature reminds you of critters? I can understand why. All right, Togepi is actually, should be pretty easy. There's not a lot of areas where there's things to need to clip. I did see a few things, but not too much. Thankfully, because it's a compact little egg. It's pretty easy. There we go. Honestly, pretty good. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I just flung it onto the floor. Whoopsie daisy. All right, but otherwise... Oh, I guess there's these two chunks. There we go. That's cleaned up. And then that one. There we go. All right, I'll do some final cleanup, but let's get Misty clear of her extra sprues. Okay, this is the annoying one. I bet might have broken the hair in the first time. All right. Snipped it a little bit, but got most of it, so I can sculpt. Okay, that looks pretty good. What do we think? Still look like Misty? See, I broke the tip off that one a little bit, but I think I blended it pretty well. Okay, anywhere else? A little bit of a thing there. Just got a little elbow spike that shouldn't be there. A little thing at her ear. Oh, and then we gotta need to do a little bit of cleanup near her butt. Okay, that looks good. And then chat, I think I just need to take care of that little bit on her leg. Clean up this elbow a smidge more. Might be able to do that with some sanding. Nope, don't even need to. Got it with the thingamadoodle. She's got these like tiny ones right here. Can I get those? Yeah, mostly. Okay. Hello, Alloy Monkey. So these files are from BW Terrain Forge. And you can find them on his website, as well as I believe he's on Miniverse, or sorry, My Mini Factory. And I believe he's got a couple of other locales where you can purchase his stuff as well. I specifically will be having, this is not the official sponsored video. I just wanted to kind of show off the miniatures because I thought they were cool. But I will be having an official sponsored video by them. And I'm very excited for doing that. Shea's gonna be coming over and building them with me. So yeah, I think that it's gonna be really fun. I'm very excited for that. So let me go ahead and now grab my PPE equipment because I'm gonna be doing some sanding. And that I don't wanna be risking breathing in too much of the fine fibers of this resin. Where I literally had my mask earlier. What did I, oh, I'm sitting on it. Smart of me. Yeah, see, these guys are Pokemon based, they're squigs based off Pokemon is what it is. Also stay on the bottom of their feet. so that we can get them attached to their bases. All right, let's just sand him down. This will also help our primer probably stick a little bit better, honestly. Okay, I think this is working well. I'm gonna do a little bit of smoothing around the teeth. There we go, that's better. All right, I think we're looking pretty good. It's got one little spot on his underside, which may not even be visible ultimately, but I'm gonna clean it up anyways because I'll know it's there. And then let's also smooth this finger. Oh, thank you, Alloy Monkey. I really appreciate it. Yeah, no, this, barring there aren't changes, I will actually be streaming the painting of these with Shea on the 28th. That should be happening at 1 p.m. as a start time. So if you're interested in that, that's when the stream's gonna happen, but it'll also be up as a video on demand for if you do happen to miss it and are unable to make it to the stream itself. So no worries there. I just realized that this squig, look, he has 3 toes on one side and 2 toes on the other side intentionally. Like that wasn't a me thing. He just has misshaped toes. Do you see that? 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Oh, so cute. All right, Jigglypuff is done. Let us sand Psyduck. Psyduck. Psy. Oh, I didn't see the little... There we go. careful about his little hair flinks. Side up. It is a very detailed 3D print. You know, BW Terrain does some good stuff. Took a look through his catalog before I agreed to this, and I was like, oh yeah, these are nice. And then he was like, hey, what if I made you some Pokemon-themed squigs that you could use in Blood Bowl? And I was like, why? Why, sir? Say no more. Because technically this is a Blood Bowl team. I'm assuming a Goblin Blood Bowl team, but... like pure Goblin, not Orc, but Goblin. Yeah, it's pretty common for squigs to have, like, weird feet. That's why I assume why BW Terrain did it. It's because he'd be like, isn't it funny? Because they're just, like, little, like, mutant creatures, frankly. Squigs. Little mutant creatures that we all love. But mutants nonetheless. Yes, sorry, 1 p.m. my time. For you in GMT, it would be... I think 9 p.m. or 12 a.m. But I don't remember. The 3D printer I have? I got an extrusion printer, so not resin, which is what these are printed in. These were sent to me pre-printed. But I got I got a Bamboo Lab A1. The intro 3D printer, as it has been described. Okay, so 9 BST. There you go. But yeah, I am Pacific time. I'm in sunny. Well, it's not sunny fucking today. It ain't, which has had me real down. But I am in sunny California. All right, there you go, Star. You're looking fucking sweet. Look at you being all cute. Yeah, but that's really easy to get rid of. And depending on what size nozzle you're printing them out and what size your layer line is, they're actually pretty fucking smooth modernly. Like, they have gotten way better than they used to be. I've already, like, cause like, for example, this is one that I've cleaned up. What layer lines? Now granted, yeah, some of them do have a little bit. But like, for example, do you really see that many layer lines? Like, sure, yeah, you see a little bit because I've done nothing to this one yet. But like, pretty fucking smooth, right? It's my shoulder. Okay, back to the cleanup. Togepi should be pretty easy. Yeah, I mean, like, generally, like, I have found that for miniatures, if you really are wanting to print a lot of miniatures, you probably want the resin printer. But for props and stuff, which is what I'm more interested in printing, as well as just, like, random cups for me to be able to put shit into because I need containers for things, like, the layer lines don't bother me, man. Also, they're so easy to clean up. Like, this is something that I've laughed at as I've watched some other 3D printer content creators who that's like their main thing. They either give zero fucks really about the layer lines because what they're doing is prototyping and it doesn't matter because it's not for presentation or anything. It is literally a prototype of some design that they're doing. And then like they'll worry about layer lines or the cleanup like when it's the final thing. But even sometimes then they don't. Or they are just like, try to minimize it as much as possible and then just do nothing to it. Because they seem to not want to do basic like wood filler and then some basic sanding on it. Like, cause that stuff fills in those lines really well. I don't know, Jay, like what you did for your Mando armor. Like, did you use Bondo or did you use wood filler? Cause I've seen both. I've seen both recommended. I personally use wood filler for my gap filling and such, but all right, Togepi is clean. Yeah, exactly. MDF is good for when you want to print big things and resin's better for when you want to print small things. My problem with resin printers is the toxicity. Like Chaos Cultist and I both are a little sensitive to it. So no problem, Colin. See you later. Thank you for stopping by and watching the stream. It's always lovely to have you in chat. I haven't used a CNC machine, so I can't really speak to it. Also, CNC machines are mostly for cutting, aren't they? Not printing. I thought that's what one of the C's stood for. Yeah, it's toxic and a mess, exactly, which is why I'm like, that's why I don't do resin printing stuff anymore. I did for a little bit and just was like, nah, this isn't for me. The MDF printer though, man, we have been having that thing going basically since we got it. I mean, there's a little bit of a subtractive process when it comes to most like filament printing and resin printing, both like all types of 3D printing. But generally, it's more of an additive process in the actual printing process rather than being subtractive. And a lot of resin printers, they now, like, the really fancy ones, they, like, use a specific lighting to do it, and it's, like, curing it in a big, massive resin, which is always kind of neat. But again, it's hella toxic, and not for me. All right, Blastoise. Computer numerical control. Is that what CNC stands for? I thought there was something, I actually thought it had something to do with a cut in the name, but I believe it. I actually never looked it up. Oh, yeah. Okay, yes, thank you. Chaos Cultist is absolutely right, because he's the one who said CNC can be used for large-scale fabrication, but Angela's thinking of the home use. So CNC means laser cutter to me. Yeah, I was sorry. When you said CNC, I was thinking like those home CNC machines that are like laser cutters, essentially, and they usually are used to cut. Like I've seen ones that you can have like just in your house that both cut metal, wood, like plastic, I believe. So I don't know about plastic actually, but I know metal and wood. And then paper, I think. I think they can actually do like that kind of stuff too, but I don't know. Can CNC do, or is that just like a laser cutter? At that point, do you literally just want a laser cutter? Or a laser engraver? Because you can get those at like Michael's, can't you? Oh yeah, no, I still have that printer, and yes, it is way more toxic than what I'm using now. I wouldn't have been able to be in this room while it was printing without like full respirator gear on if I was using the resin one. Can't really, well, yeah, I can't cut like thick metal on the home ones, but it can cut like sheet metal, like thin sheet metal and like the stuff that you'd be doing for like home projects and stuff. Which is always pretty cool, honestly. Pretty cool. All right, Blastoise is done. Let's move on to Pikachu. Pikachu. Pika Pika. Little electric rodent. It can't do plastic. Okay, I wasn't sure about the plastic. I was pretty positive about the paper. Nice. All right, you're looking good. Pikachu. Let's just get that. Give your feetsies a little smooth. There we go. Pikachu! Oh yeah, no, 3D printers can do amazing detail levels, especially modernly. Like, they're so much faster too, which is crazy. No, that's fair. Yeah, I'm sure they're like, the home ones definitely have limitations. So, especially if you're wanting to do like big projects. So, I get that. I've never looked into how much like a commercial one would be. Because I assume those ones are bigger, you know, they could do bigger things. I've also not really looked into the home ones too much because I haven't really had a need for a CNC machine. Yet. Genuinely, I don't know what I would use it for. Your first printer from 10 years ago sounds like a motorcycle and looks like took a day to print. I believe it. Do you guys remember the old like Maker printers that they sold at like Barnes and Noble and stuff? That took like ages to print. Like some of the earliest extrusion printers, I think. That's what they were called, Maker something. Am I misremembering that? If Chaos Cultist is still in chat, he'll remember because we watched a video about one of them recently, and I think it was called like a Maker, Maker 2, something like that. I remember seeing them at Barnes & Noble and being like, that's really cool. I'm going to wait for the technology to improve. You had a Dremel 3D, same as the Maker? Nice. Is Maker still around? Like, I actually, like, realized, is that company still doing things? Or did they... Or are they not doing anything anymore? Owned by private, MakerBot. Thank you, MakerBot. That's what it was. And it's owned by private equity. So does that mean they're still around then? Private equity just means that they're not publicly traded, right? Am I like being dumb about that? I could be. Oh, is that what it is? We would need wiring for it because it uses a larger outlet. Okay, got it. Is it the same kind that like stove or like ovens? Because don't stoves and ovens and those kinds of electronics like have a different power? Like the plug looks different than the normal plug, and I think isn't that partially because of the power consumption it has? Listen, I am happy with just getting more 3D printers, okay? They're still around. They got bought up by a holding company that includes some other parts of their portfolio. Ah, I see. I understand. Okay, cool. I understand. Is there like converters that you get for that? Like, how do you get... How would you make that happen if you wanted to, like, if your house wasn't wired for something like that, but then you wanted to get something like that, like, say, in your garage? Or would you have to have, like, a professional, like, an electrician come in and, like, do something more specifically? Or can you just get, like... Because, like, I assume the same shit happens when you have, like, an electric car, right? A contractor? Okay. Do we get an electrician? Ah, okay. Well, that was a big hassle. All right, there we go. He's looking good. Oh my God, I completely missed that in your mouth. Okay, well. Did I not clean up your mouth at all? Kind of feels that way, Charizard. It kind of feels that way. All right, almost cleaned up. Just need to get that little bit. Okay, that's better. Okay, I think we got it now. Later, Alloy Monkey. Thank you for stopping by. It's near midnight. You have work in 5 hours. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Very much appreciate you being here. And I hope you have a good evening, get some rest, and that you wake up ready for work tomorrow and that it's not too much a pain in your ass because let's face it, I know sometimes work can be a pain. But you got this. Good night and sleep well. Are you lighting up the diorama? I don't plan on having any lights in any of my dioramas currently, but down the line, that is absolutely something I want to do because I have been teaching myself small electronics with Chaos Cultist. We've been learning about electricity. And I think it'd be very cool to add some lights to some of my dioramas down the line. So not immediately, but yes, in the future, that would be a lovely idea and I want to do it. Okay. Let's do a little bit more here. Looks pretty good. All right, I think Charizard, Squidard is good. And let's just look at Ash. Ash Goblin. All right, I think he is Geed. Beep, 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 beep. I almost threw him off the table. Okay, the Pokemons, the Squigglemons, and their Goblin traders are cleaned up. Wow, my hair is lovely because of the mask. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. I'm having such a great hair day. So now that they're done, I'm gonna move them over yonder so that they don't get knocked off my table. I'm not attaching them to their bases yet so that it'll be easier for us to paint them. Or at least some of them. I feel like it'll be easier for us to paint without them being attached. And I also don't know exactly which ones Shea wants to probably, because I don't think we'll get to paint all of them, but she'll probably paint like one or two of them and I'll probably paint one or two of them. All right, so here's the plan. Here is the plan. I have one more little project that I want to work on before we end stream. And it is this adorable Pikachu pumpkin, which is so fucking cute. Look at it. Look how cute it is. Look at that. However, you might notice that his ears are not correct, so we're going to fix that. Where is my deburring tool? My deburring tool, which is basically a fancy curved version of a mold line remover, and it pisses me off how cheap this thing is and compared to how expensive this thing is. The Poke Squigs are done! Yes. You know what? I'm gonna actually use this because it's a little bit more stable. Oh, I should probably put my mask back on for this because it's PLA. Don't want to breathe it in. I'm actually getting a little bit of a better control with this. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Okay, I think this is the one. Pika! I know, isn't it cute? We found it off of, I think, things.com or something like that, which is an STL location, like place where you can get STLs, and it was so cute. Do you think it goes on? I think I'm getting it. I just need to smooth it a little bit more.
So a little trick,
Yes.
on the female side of the joints.
Yes.
If you bevel the edge inward, like I'm doing, that means it will be a ramp.
Ah.
And it won't be visible.
So like.
Yeah, I'll show you here.
Yeah.
On the tight camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you can sort of see it.
Okay, I see. I think I was. Okay.
Wow.
Oh my god, it's so it flew out of my hands. It was so light.
Yeah, so like the one I just cut.
Yes.
Take.
Yeah, please see if it'll fit.
Closer.
Good.
Yeah, then let me trim this real fast.
Of course, here you go.
Thank you.
Yes.
You can have the little cutter.
Ah, excellent.
Oh, I'm so close.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. I always forget what PLA stands for, but it's polylactic acid?
No.
Or no, polylactic. It is polyactic though, right? It's
Poly something, huh?
It's poly something. But it's not an acid.
Acetate?
Let me look it up because I always forget. Like I don't remember off the top of my head. What does PLA stand for?
Stand for family and Christian values.
Oh no, it is polylactic acid.
Well, damn it! All right.
Wait, it's an acid? Really? Huh. Oh, I did not know that. Or I had not remembered that, rather. Heck yeah. Yeah, Jay's definitely right about it being a low melting point and very non-toxic, which is really nice.
Damn.
It is so tight, right?
Yeah.
You do want me to glue these in though, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Just make sure you have the textured side facing out.
Yes.
Knock Pikachu's eyes out?
I knocked one of his eyes out, which is actually not the one I wanted to knock out because it was the one that was facing correctly. One of his eyes is not facing correctly. I did not put it in there.
You did.
Oh, I did it.
Okay.
There we go. Got it. All right. And then I'll take his little mouth out. This will probably be fine with just like normal glue, right?
Yeah.
I make my life easier. Instead of trying to use my really old bottle. I will get CP glue. Ultra gel control. Whoa, what the fuck? It has a metal thing I'm screwing it into.
Cool. Is that bad?
That's just, I've never seen that before. So now if I squeeze this, okay, to puncture nozzle, turn the cap until clicking sound stops. Okay, so that's how I pump. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, I think I have to use the cap to do it. Okay. So now am I gonna get a flow? Oh my god, yes. Okay, more dramatic than I expected. Noted. Noted. Here we go. This is what I need, chat. Q-tip. Q-tip is what I need. Oh, no worries. Please don't worry about typos. I mess up typing all the time.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. These do not want to go in.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. One eye in. Second eye in. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I guess I don't need this anymore. Okay. For his little smile. Oh, you have a German Shepherd at your feet? Aww. I got to pet one of the outdoor cats today. That was fun. It's a cute little gray thing. All right. The cheeks, eyes, and mouth have been glued. I'm gonna set him back here to dry. And I'll cap this. What a fascinating, I like how it locks. Oh, her name is Pumpkin. Oh, is she like an orangey, pumpkin-y color? Did you find her in a pumpkin patch? That sounds cute. Oh, you found her the pound? Sweet. Rescue animals are the best.
Yeah, like it just takes some fucking carving.
I imagine.
It's not gonna snap on, I don't think.
Okay, that's fine. I will glue it.
So I found,
Oh yeah, no, if I put pressure on this, I think it will be.
You just did?
No, this is the one you did. I
Okay.
think if I just put pressure on it and like clamp it down, I think it'll actually seal really nicely, so. Okay.
You're gonna probably want to take an X-Acto to trim the edges.
Okay, I will do that. I will continue carving.
Right down my side.
Okay.
Because once you have the divot in the black side, it's really carving on the orange.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, because this is the one I've done, and this is the one that you've done.
How does mine fit compared to yours?
Yours fits better. Yeah, yours fits so much better.
Here, I'll carve out the black cap on yours.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Oh, yeah, you weren't doing this at the right angle.
Oh, was I getting it at the bad angle? Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like you were cutting all the way down in.
Got it.
Which you got me to, which is not what I said to do.
I'm so sorry. I thought I was getting the correct angle, and I must have gotten off angle.
No, we're trying to cut the lip.
I understand.
If you want to make it a little funnel at the very top,
Got it.
but still keep the walls straight for the majority.
Got it. They're fiddly.
They are slippery as hell. Who knows? All the extra material you removed might make it fit easier.
It might. It honestly might. We'll see. Yeah, because yours is fitting really nice now. I just need to, like I said, I just need to clamp it on there. But I want to test mine first before I do that.
I think I shaped more around that. Look at what I did around the rig so you understand.
I see.
So I beveled that in.
I see. Yes, I do see that. Oh, that's fitting so much nicer now. Okay, I still need to do, because this is the one I've done for this. This is the one he did. Okay, yeah. So I think I need to do a little bit more on the orange now.
Here's the file.
Oh, thank you.
You have the tap for the skips.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're printing too tight a tolerance.
Fair enough. Well, we learned. That's the beautiful thing about this is we've been learning a lot. And still getting cool stuff out of it. This is your
Really?
yeah.
Side and so.
Yep. I think it's this side.
Yeah, I had to cut off one. Exactly with the main thing I used the card.
Yeah, no.
Dude, your helmet's looking really cool.
I know it is, isn't it? I've been watching it like rise up. And it's been so cool. Yeah, Kita and Jack were both rescues.
From the same Humane Society in Georgia.
Yep. It really doesn't want to squeeze on there, does it?
No, it's. Here, you want me to shave it with the knife?
Oh no, here, I'll do it.
Let me do it.
Okay. Then,
But I think if you're not holding it at a safe angle.
okay. I'll let you do it then. The boat is going well, actually. Let's check on... We should be able to... Yeah, that piece is in there. Boop. So let's go ahead and get our front cannon in place. All right, what I'm gonna wanna do is shave off a little inside to smooth it. Which I probably won't be able to show you directly, so here, look at the fine detail of the boat.
How bad's the camera been?
Oh, the camera's been great. Oh, I've loved having the camera.
This is around 30 minutes, Rob.
Yeah, right? That's better.
Here, try this, by the way.
Yes, it is going to be a Pikachu candy bowl for myself and Shea, mostly.
That fit better?
That fits so much better. Okay, let's get these glued. Can you give me some clamps? Yeah. There's actually some on the floor right there.
That's the angle for them? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Alternatively, these might present potential.
Did that just clamp it in to the...
Kind of, it may have. Like, there's a tiny gap,
Here,
but...
try one of these. Someone has the...
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Look.
Yeah, yeah. Boop.
Twist it.
Yeah. Can you help me?
Yeah. Here, I'll try it.
Well, I was just wanting to, like, because I'm trying to get it on that, like...
No,
No? Okay.
not with the angle and the slippage.
Okay, that's fine. I think it'll just, like, I think it snapped on there pretty well anyways.
Yeah. So yeah, just use the clamp to like compress them.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Let me just get this in there real quick.
Apologies.
All right. Let's get some adhesive.
Once again, it's a candy bowl. Doesn't have to be the most perfect thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's a candy bowl for me. For me! Boop. Okay, I'm gonna use the clamp.
I heard something pop.
Yeah, I heard something pop too.
Like in a good way.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually just doing one
Yeah,
more.
using this as a press.
Basically. Hold it like this.
I am the vice. You can keep pressing. Keep going.
I think that's as much as it'll go.
All right.
Honestly, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave. That's pulling it a little bit. It was pulling it a little bit, but like honestly, they're in there now. I'm just gonna hold it for a second like this. I'm just gonna put my own pressure on it. I will be the clamp.
Give the clamps, Angela.
The clamps. I'm giving it the clamps. What are you making today? So right now I am building a Pokemon pumpkin candy jar that I will be using during the stream that Shea and I are going to be doing later this month, where we'll be painting the Pokemon. Can you give me one of the Pokemon squigs?
There you go.
Where we'll be painting these awesome squig Pokemon designs. We also have 2 trainer goblins. One is Ash Ketchum, one is Misty. And then we have a variety of Pokemon squigs for them to be training. And this is technically a Blood Bowl team. Like you could run it as a Blood Bowl team, as like a Goblin Blood Bowl team, which I think is fucking adorable. So yeah, I am super, super excited for that.
I'm making a Cadian helmet.
And then we're also making a Cadian helmet so that I can be a cool Cadian.
Hey, I'm making the Cadian helmet. You're doing the Pokemon.
Okay, he's making the Cadian helmet, but it is meant to fit.
Something.
Yeah, oh, sorry. I wasn't trying to take it from you. I was more just saying that it's meant to fit my small head. That is what it is. didn't realize it was you with a different name. Got it. Thank you. Regular stream later regular stream or later tonight? Oh, not later tonight. It's actually going to be later this month. This is prep I'm doing for something in advance. Look at me being on top of things. I think these are on.
Oh, yeah, they look good. Once again, it's a candy top. If there's a fraction of gap, I don't care that much. Yeah, show them.
Pikachu.
He should be stable.
I'm a pumpkin. Boop. Candy. Well, there's no candy in there right now. But candy! Boop, boop. He's so cute. Cute. Also, I showed it a little bit earlier.
Glasses.
Yep, I know. I felt them go with it. Look at my little jar. CC printed this for me. It's my new water cup. I've been holding my weed in it. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Have you noticed that like Stream Elements has it saying everybody like at? Oh no.
What?
It's like at their names. It's not just showing. You know how normally it shows their names? It's like at everybody's name.
I'll check. That might be a thing, or once again, Stream Elements is buggy as fuck, so I'm not sure.
It also could be something on YouTube side for all I know.
Yeah.
Where's the cap?
If that keeps up, we'll look into it. But the thing with Stream Elements is half the errors seem to just go away after a day.
It's true. I know, isn't the jar cute? I have a couple of little, like, there's a few strings.
Oh, I'm hoping this fits right. I'm hoping I measured correctly. I didn't do, like, as accurate of a job as I could have.
Mm-hmm, I understand. Well, I hope it'll...
I have a small head, so I'm hoping.
Me too. I'm actually very much hoping so as well.
I'm confident it'll fit. I'm actually not worried that it's not big enough to fit padding and...
I see what you're saying.
If that happens, we'll keep that one as a
prop, and then we'll just like on the table prop, and then we'll just print
I'll scale something up by whatever is needed.
Yeah, like a few like percent or whatever. That is so cool. Paint it black? Paint what black?
The cup?
The cup? No, I want to
just print the cup in black.
Yeah. If anything, I would actually paint the eyes.
That's an idea.
Cause like I think that would be kind of cool. Maybe do the inset bats too. Like I'll paint the bats and the inside of the eyes. But I actually really like I like it being orange. Like if anything, I would paint the recessed and embossed portions and leave the rest of it just completely orange. Orange. Sorry, I was doing that, and as I was getting this closer to my face, it was making my voice change. And so I was playing with it. La 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 la.
Oh, Miss Angela. Ooh, what really happened by the Warhammer 40K? I was raised in the grim dark. I did not see a non-oiled miniature until I was already. Is it cool? Look at all the stuff coming out.
Oh, yes, it is very cool. Can you see? There you go. You can see the smoke. Now that's a way to hotbox. It wouldn't work very well. It doesn't actually go over your mouth super well. True. True that. Well, let me close this. I love this cap. Please play with this cap. Right? Like it. I like that.
You like pump the sides to get.
Yeah.
I'd say.
It works really well. And I had to twist it like down to like puncture it. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have the same exact problem I did before, but with less support.
What are you doing?
So this needs to go in here.
Yeah.
And I need it to be relatively straight.
Okay. You can glue it.
I am, but it leans.
Okay.
And I can't clamp it because it's on a rounded...
Yeah, good.
Let me see, here, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can clamp it.
You just like...
Hold it upright?
Yeah.
Will it sit by itself that way?
Yeah.
Without rocking?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I want it. I think I want it like that. I was arranging the position. I was positioning it. Let's see. Center it.
Oh, by the way, chat, I want to call out and compliment Angela's cleverness, because I made a boo-boo the other day and snapped off a 3D printed camera mount inside of our DJI microphone. Basically, I snapped a screw shear in the base of it where it mounts onto tripods. Don't mess with it.
I'm not going to. I'm just moving it over
That's
this.
messing with it.
Well, I need it to be out of my workspace so that I can just sit over here and dry.
So as I was trying to compliment.
Yes, I was listening.
You had the brilliant idea to heat up a spike
Yes.
and basically create a new handle for the screw. So yeah, she
I was like,
to heat that thing up.
You can actually tell because
she was a coke fiend and
yep, basically.
and basically stabbed that into the plastic, let it cool, and then we were able to twist it out.
Yeah, which was really, really nice. I was very glad that worked because the nice thing about PLA for the
I was gonna lose like a $150 battle.
So was I, but I had remembered that oftentimes I see people like in a lot of the videos that Chaos Cultist and I have been watching about 3D printing and like adding other materials into 3D prints, etc. One of the things that they described doing was heating up like basically like brass inserts that were threaded so that you could put then screws into things, and that way you could screw things together instead of relying on the plastic glue or something like that, right? And they did that just by heating up the brass piece and then literally screwing it into place into the plastic. And it seemed to only really affect and melt the immediate plastic around it, which is why I was optimistic that if we heated up a spike and stuck it in there and let it cool so that it would harden, like the plastic would harden around it, ideally we should be able to like gently twist it out, and which is exactly what ended up happening, thank goodness. But yeah, like really, really happy that that worked out, honestly, because it would have sucked to have lost that. I mean, we would have been able to use the battery still in like a literal, it's charging it, like
Yeah,
it would, but it wouldn't,
mount anything.
but we wouldn't have been able to mount anything, which is not the case because it is literally what we have the camera mounted onto right now. So yes, it worked. It was great. Was very, very happy for that, honestly. Like, worked out very, very well. I mean, I have a half an hour or so left, but I don't really, I mean, I guess I could work on my gnomes a little bit more.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you work on that.
Okay.
Let's see, how long does this have? I was kind of hoping this would finish
So we can try it on.
Yes.
How long does it have?
No, it has another 52 minutes.
Oh, if it's got another hour, then yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, in that
You can
case,
show it on Thursday.
yeah,
It'll probably be glued up.
yeah, I was gonna say by that point it'll probably be glued up and everything too. I'm gonna run down what we have coming up for this week, and then probably go ahead and call it, just because I don't really think there's a like if that was gonna be finished in like a half an hour, I would absolutely work on the gnomes. But I think if it's gonna be an hour, I think I'm just gonna call it and get to some chore stuff that I need to do, because
I'll say this, the finish looks good.
It honestly, from this distance, it looks smooth. Like, I don't see like any, like sometimes certain things that you print, I can occasionally see like depending on like, especially the early stuff, like the Gridfinity stuff, I can kind of tell.
That's because the Gridfinity stuff is being printed at really thick layer heights to get it done quickly. because it's Gridfinity.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. No, exactly. That's what I mean. Is like,
Whereas this is actually on dynamic,
nice.
so that's why
It's going a little longer. No, that makes complete sense to me. I'm actually very excited because like even those things like barely have visible mold lines or layer lines unless you're like on top of them, and we're gonna prime and paint them, so it's not like they're gonna be left as raw plastic. And I plan on doing the same thing.
Did you show them the Hagaran mothership?
No, actually I haven't. I shared that on my Instagram.
But for the rare Homeworld fan in the audience.
Yes. Let me show you what Chaos Cultist found and printed for himself, which I think is really cool because I wanted to get this in the official one for him with the Homeworld 3 release,
There was no Homeworld 3.
But there was no Homeworld 3. We don't talk about that game, but this is the Hagaran mothership.
There's no Homeworld 3, like there's no Highlander movies after the first one.
Although I'm kind of looking forward to the new one.
Yeah, that has the potential to be interesting and fun.
But isn't it cool?
There's redoing the first one, so.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, they're literally rebooting it, right? That's the concept. And I love that it also comes with this stand,
Which is shaped like the Hagaran symbol.
and it just sits on top of it, which is really, really cool. You concur? There was no Homeworld 3. We all know. We all know and understand. Oh God. Didn't you start that on AR?
So yeah,
and then like
to my old Let's Play channel, which I did Homeworld 1 and 2 on because that was kind of my thing. And I got like 4 missions into it.
And he just had to stop because it was just horrendous.
It hurt me.
No, I don't blame you. I was watching.
That was the worst. That was the worst sequel to a video game I have ever played.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
End of sentence.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there because I watched those episodes, and like I also watched your original Homeworld playthrough, like 1 and 2, and just the gameplay difference is so, like the story.
Understanding of what the game is about.
Yeah, it was blatant. It was blatant. But yeah, so it was really cool. He printed that and surprised me in the morning. It was like, look, I printed a Hagaran ship. And I was like, oh my God, that's really cool. He actually asked me what it was and I couldn't identify it at first because I wasn't like, I don't remember, what did I think it was? I don't even remember now.
Did you think it was Star Wars?
I may have thought it was something Star Wars. To be in my defense, somebody in chat said that it kind of looks like a Y-Wing. Or was that what it was?
I would accept a B-Wing, but I would not accept a Y.
Was it, no, he said Y-Wing.
A Y-Wing is shaped like a Y, so.
I guess that's true. I mean, maybe it's just missing the prong. It's like, it's the eye of the Y.
I'd say it's more like a B-Wing without the little, like, boosters on the sides.
That's fair. That is fair. You used to play the demo for Homeworld 1 and Homeworld Cataclysm back in the 2000s. It's a great game. It's a great game if you ever get the chance to play it.
They've been remastered. Well,
2 has.
So Homeworld 1 and 2 have been remastered as part of a collection. Homeworld Cataclysm was made by a third party, and its IP is sort of weird. So you'll actually find Homeworld Emergence is the modern version of Homeworld Cataclysm, which has been kept up to date on good old games.
Yes.
So if you still want to play Homeworld Cataclysm, you can. It's just called Emergence because Blizzard Entertainment.
That's right. Cataclysm when
for video games.
Right.
Homeworld, which I believe came out before that. Either that or it came out like after Blizzard started developing. I'm not sure. They didn't get the trademark for that. So Blizzard came after, not Blizzard, but like later after Blizzard got bought.
Yeah, Activision.
Activision came down on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can still find them all. They're on good old games, and the remasters are good.
I actually don't.
So Karak is good.
Oh, I would agree with that. I remember that one. Question for you: are they PC only, or can you play them on console?
They are PC.
Okay, I was thinking they were, but I didn't want to say that outright because I couldn't remember.
They are real-time strategy games. It would be incredibly difficult to play it without a mouse.
Yeah, so they are PC only.
However, you don't need a very very powerful computer to run them.
Do they play on Macs? Like, do they play on Mac OS?
They did at one point, but some games aren't really up to date with the modern operating system, so you'd have to check.
That's fair. That's fair. I wasn't sure because like I know some people like maybe have a Mac, but they don't have like a Windows PC. I couldn't think of the word Windows. I was like, is there another way to describe a non-Mac
Yeah,
PC?
you get the Homeworld Remastered Collection at Good Old Games. I'll fucking shout them out for 90% off right now.
Damn.
$3.50.
See, there you go. It's very, very inexpensive, and it's a great game. I would really recommend it.
But yeah, I do think it's only on Windows.
Okay.
Which isn't surprising. It is.
I wasn't sure if because of Xbox Game Pass and that, like, if it was like on one of those games, but man, speaking of Xbox Game Pass, fuck that going up in price.
Yeah, I gotta like.
We need to cancel our. Well, I guess like I should keep mine.
Well, I should probably keep mine because I actually play mine more, and then you can just use mine when you want to do content with it.
Yeah, that's probably how we should do it. Because it's. I mean, I guess we could write it off, but like, God, it made me mad. $40 now, right? Like $39.99.
30.
Oh, is it $29.99?
Yeah.
Okay. Still,
There's some people who back in the day like bought like 5 years worth when it was like $10 a month.
Uh-huh.
They're still riding that.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Because I was like, even the $20 a month I could justify. Because I was like, listen, if I'm going to play like 3 or 4 new games on this thing, that will justify it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But now it's like, that's like 6 to 8 games you got to come out with to justify $360 a year.
Yeah, that's like, and especially since we aren't like explicit Let's Play, like we're not a Let's Play channel, like outright, it just doesn't.
And you know what they did?
PlayStation Plus went up this year too. I'm not surprised.
PlayStation Plus is still a little bit better, if only because you get the free games every month.
Oh, that's nice at least.
Whereas, and then if you stop paying for PlayStation Network, you have those games.
Oh, you still get them. Okay,
Yes.
They don't take them away from you.
No,
Okay.
you get those as like part of it. It's like Epic. Which
Got
is
it.
Epic, you just get the games for free. Period.
Right.
So at least I give PlayStation Network that much of like you tend to get value on the new ones. Alan Wake 2, which we already have, but.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
so if you have PlayStation Network going through Halloween, I believe Alan Wake 2 is the headline.
I recommend it. It's very good.
Yeah. And so that's the thing. It's like when it was $20, when it was even $20 a month, it's like, okay, $240 a year. If I get 3 main games and a few secondary titles, we've kind of evened ourselves out here.
Yeah. But now it's
Not
like
360.
no, I agree.
Their entire look, we added value. We added the entire Assassin's Creed catalog, and I was like, I don't care.
Who does? Like
Some people do. Will Ospreay really cares.
Oh, does he? Is he a big assassin? Oh, that's right. You're right. He did because he dressed up. I forgot.
His finishing move is the hidden blade. His entrance gear is the assassin stuff.
Oh my God.
He's the aerial assassin.
I knew that,
Yeah,
but I
Will
didn't realize that the hidden blade was called that because of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, when he does that running thing with the forearm to the back of their head. Hidden blade, that's the Assassin's Creed hidden blade. Listen, Kenny's got one winged angel. Osprey's got.
Really, Osprey? You had to get super enamored with fucking Assassin's Creed.
Dude's got an Assassin's Creed tattoo majorly on it.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I've listen. I haven't.
On his gear.
I will admit I don't actually stare at Will Ospreay that closely. No offense to Will Ospreay. I haven't apparently inspected him that thoroughly.
You've also been out of the loop on wrestling.
I also have been out in the loop for wrestling for a while, so I haven't really thought about it in a lot of time, so that's fine. PlayStation was reworked Space Hulk for free. Ooh, nice.
That's what I'm saying is at least you get that.
Oh, that's how you got Bolt Gun was through the free games. Nice. Bolt Gun's a great little game.
Yeah, almost every Warhammer game goes to the free services at some point.
They do.
Total War Warhammer has been free a few times.
I was gonna say, has Space Marine ever been free? Has Space Marine 2 been free yet?
Not yet, but the first one definitely was in the lead up to the second one.
Okay, well I hand wave that. That doesn't count. That's marketing ploy.
But I think it's still on No, I'm still sure Epic like gave it away at some point. Like during the years where no one knew they were gonna make a sequel.
Fair. All right. I think that's going to be it. Oh, I haven't talked about what's coming up. So,
you didn't do the thing you said.
Well, you started talking about other things and distracted me.
Because I am here for the viewers and to make sure the stream goes until the appointed hour.
Excellent. So let's talk about what's coming up. Thursday and Friday should be a. Well, actually, am I going to be streaming Friday?
I thought so. No.
Okay, I was like, are you sure? I feel like I shouldn't.
No.
Okay, so no stream on Friday because we have some family coming into town.
Her in-laws are visiting.
My in-laws are visiting, so no stream on Friday. However, I'm still doing a lot of work this weekend, and
there will still be a stream on Thursday.
yes, there will be a stream on Thursday, so that'll be starting at 1 p.m. It'll likely be building more of the gnomes and continuing to work on the ship. Is probably my plan.
Or I might have you working on that.
I also might be working on sanding and dealing with 3D print stuff. But basically, we'll be in the workshop. We'll be doing some sort of hobby-related things. So that'll be Thursday. Saturday, barring nothing changes, because I'm actually having a conversation with Shea and Seth here in a little bit. But Shea should be coming over on Saturday for a spicy stream, a Halloween-themed spicy stream, which I'm very excited about. So that should be happening on, like I said, Thursday. Believe it'll be happening at 4 p.m. is the start time, I think. I will confirm that and post about it, but that's the ETA. So then basically when we get back to Tuesday next week, we should be back to normal streaming. There might be, I think our dentist appointment is on Wednesday, so I don't think that'll interrupt a stream, but there's a chance that the Thursday stream might be interrupted next week because I may have a dentist appointment during it. Is it on Thursday?
I do.
Is it on the 23rd?
Yep.
Is that a Thursday?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So Thursday, there will be no stream because we have a dentist appointment next week.
Yeah, I might have one. It might just be late.
It might just be late. Yeah, I might game that night and do something like, do some spooky gaming. Depending on if Shay's available, maybe we'll start like Resident Evil or something like that. I need to talk to her about that.
I guess you could also, it's, how many people in chat are even from Alchemical Rabbit, to our shout out. You can play Outlast.
Yeah. Oh man, I haven't played Outlast in a while. That'd actually be pretty fun.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can go back and play some of the classics that, like, even if you have played before, I know you don't have a good enough memory.
No, I would not. No. And I wouldn't mind visiting Eddie.
7 Village. Just throwing ideas out there for.
I mean, hell, I could play. Have I played 4 on Hobby Night?
The remake.
That's right. I played the remake on. That was okay. I was like, I remembered I played the remake. I couldn't remember if that was like how long ago that had come out because time is still wibbly wobbly for me a little bit.
We did it after we moved here.
Was it?
I gotta check when that remake.
That you might be right. Listen, I'm tired. And the sun's not out, so I have no concept of what day or time or year or...
So what's for dinner tonight?
I don't know yet. I haven't thought about that.
So Taco Bell?
Yes, that sounds fantastic.
Okay. Came out in March of 23, so I think it's when we were moving, actually, is when it came out.
That's why I don't remember it very well then, because I think I was just like stressed the fuck out.
Yep.
So yeah, maybe some Resident Evil, maybe some Outlast. I don't really know. That might be coming up.
It kind of explains why the Game Grumps can't remember anything they play.
Dude, I understand. I do legitimately I love everything that I do. I am not complaining about how active my lifestyle is because I really enjoy how active my lifestyle is. But I will admit, it does kind of end up making me live a little bit like very in the moment, and I don't think about the past very often because I'm so like focused on the current things that I'm doing that I genuinely just think I like push past events out of my brain a little bit more rapidly than I want my brain to be doing. So shapoopy on it, but it will be fine. It will be fine. Yeah, I think we'll go get Taco Bell. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to go ahead and now actually end the stream because, like I said, I need to have a chat with Shea and everything. and plan some stuff. And then I'm gonna go get food. So thank you guys for joining me today. I really hope that you enjoyed the stream. I definitely did. I actually feel like we got a lot done, and I'm really happy with how the cleanup on the Pokemon ended up going. Those little Squigmons are really freaking cute, and I cannot wait to paint them with Shea. So can't wait to talk to her about that. Actually, that's one of the things we're talking about. So very excited. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for being here. Have a lovely hobby night, everybody. Bye.